Hello, everyone. In a world where innovation drives progress, one company dared to dream bigger, push the limits, and change the way we think about transportation. What happens when the path to success takes some unexpected turns? Today, we'll look into the electrifying saga of Tesla, a company that not only electrified our roads but also the stock market, and explore the shocking truth behind its recent roller coaster ride. We'll delve deep into the heart-pounding world of Tesla's stock plunge, uncovering come with us as we peel back the layers of hype and look at the truth that even the strongest can face. But first, don't forget to like this post. And now that that's out of the way, let's continue the video. As you may know, some investors are shifting their money from the stock market to cash and bonds these days. Strategists at Bank of America have been looking into this, and our friend Jared Blickery from Yahoo Finance is here with us at the New York Stock Exchange to give us more information. This week, not many also were looking at stocks, at least in terms of money coming in, but strong money is coming in, into cash. Money market funds are still growing pretty strongly, with $145 billion coming into cash so far this quarter. Michael Hartnett at BofA talked about the flows this week, which are faster than the last quarter, which is also a big deal. Treasuries are government bonds. Strong flows in $137.5 billion so far this year, which would mean a record $206 billion a year in money flow, he said. Healthcare is getting some attention, but stocks aren't getting much love, at least not this week. When it comes to inflows, cash money market funds are taking in a huge amount of money, a hopping $145 billion this quarter. Oh, and Michael Hartnett at B of A has been talking about the money flow game. It looks like the inflows this week are happening even faster than the previous quarter. And let's not forget about the grand entrance of treasuries, those trusty government bonds. They're stealing the show with a strong inflow of $127 billion so far this year. If things keep going at this rate, we might be looking at a record-breaking $206 billion for the whole thing. Now let's look at the star of the show, Tesla. The stock performance of the company is affected by a lot of things, such as their Q3 earnings and the interest rates set by the Federal Reserve. There's a lot of talk about the Cybertruck and the EV revolution, but let's focus on the last one, the move towards electric cars and the huge changes it's making to transportation. It's not just a trend, my friend. It's a whole transformation. There are a lot of ways that electric cars are getting ready to beat out cars with internal combustion engines. The smaller environmental footprint, the cool tech advancements, and even a change in how we consumers think about things, it's all adding up. And it's full steam ahead for the electric vehicle movement now. When it comes to Tesla's ride, they've been selling those vehicles like hotcakes in the first part of the year, and a part of that success is because they've been pretty crafty with their pricing strategies as we sail into the latter part of the year. And as the interest rates decide to chill for a bit, we're all curious to see how those vehicles keep rolling off the lot. You know, Tesla's been holding their own with a solid premium price, and as they've cranked up their production game, they've managed to snag a chunk of the market pie. Sometimes, though, you got to give the market a nudge to get them on board with new stuff, and that's just how it goes in the world of business. Recently, we're seeing some action in the automotive market, and things might be slowing down a bit on those price cuts. It's like they're steering away from that aggressive approach. Experts say that we're nearing the finish line for those price drops now. What's catching my eye is the buzz around who's gonna snag the biggest piece of the pie in terms of market share. There's a lot of hustle happening in this area. Tesla has been quite the hustler in terms of technology and costs, getting ahead of the game and gaining market share left and right. They've got some serious advantages when it comes to cost savings, production, and vehicle design, making them a force to be reckoned with in the market. And hey, if things get tough, they can stir the pot with some more price cuts. It might not be the star of the show for the rest of the year. They have that option open. They're not your average car company. They've been on a wild growth ride, and their stock has been hogging the limelight lately. Seriously, this company's been breaking records left and right, and there's still more in the pipeline. If they keep hitting the right notes, we might just see that stock price rise soon. Goku will boom. People are curious about how much money they could make by investing in this car company. It's a gamble, but some market factors can play puppeteer, and guess how much a stock might be worth in the future. Moving forward, we're in a total shift mode when it comes to cars. Big cities and even whole countries are dropping the bomb that they're saying goodbye to old-school combustion engine vehicles in a decade or two. This is kicking up the electric vehicle game like crazy, and governments around the world are waving their magic wands to make electric cars more affordable by offering tax credits, rebates, and lower registration fees. It's like they're putting out the red carpet for EVs, making Tesla look like the heavyweight champion in this EV circus. If they can grab the wheel and get half of all EVs on the road in the future, just think of the money they'll make from cars alone, not to mention everything else they have planned. Trust me, no one else has a chance at this besides Tesla, so let's give them credit where credit's due. Tesla has been the EV revolution's rock star. They're on the cutting edge. Tech and Elon Musk's magnetic charm have gotten everyone excited about electric vehicles like never before. Remember when charging was a pain? Well, they've been spending a lot of money to make it easier for everyone. Plus, as more electric vehicles are sold, the cost of making them goes down, which is great for us when it comes to pricing. Now let's look at Tesla's finances. In the first quarter of last year, they made a cool $18.8 billion, which is a solid 42% more than the year before. They had a little drop in the second quarter due to delivery speed bumps, but even then they were far ahead of their competitors in terms of production. They got 81 times better at delivering cars in 2021. Okay, let's do some math and think that Tesla only sells about half of Musk's 20 million car prediction by 2030. If Musk's grand vision comes true and they sell about 20 million cars by 2030, hold on to your hats because their stock price could reach $3,120 per share. If each Tesla car costs around $60,000 on average, they could make a cool $60 billion from sales. Add in 15% from other cool stuff like batteries and robotics, and you've got $90 billion. Add up all of their income streams, and you get $3,120 per share. Yes, you heard that right. Tesla's gross revenue could skyrocket to an insane $1.56 trillion. If their non-car ventures score about 30% of that revenue, their stock price could potentially moonwalk to $11,700 per share. I know it sounds like a dream, but stranger things have happened. Keep in mind, though, that these are just educated guesses. What Tesla has planned is very exciting. They have Q3 earnings, the Cybertruck craze, and possibly better loan rates in the future. If these things come together, we might be in for a great time to invest, but remember to always do your homework, research, and remember that your own predictions and limits matter. Before we end, let's hear your ideas. What do you think about Tesla's progress in the electric vehicle revolution? Do you think they'll be the leaders soon, or do you think they'll face problems? Are you excited about their stock potential, or are you hesitant? Also, what's your craziest prediction for Tesla's future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like this in-depth look into the company. Don't miss out. Sign up for Tesla stock news and press the bell.